Normal latency, he says. Good night for everyone. I hope you have a nice day or had a nice day, however you live it. Welcome to my stream. We are going to continue with the Dungeon Siege 2 gameplay. And continue where we have left off last night. Last night, we have managed to start up the sacred crystal and heal the city and extinguish the fires of Void's treachery and attack. And I'm going to pay back while the game starts up. A moment, please. Ouch. And in a moment, ouch. And soon we should be starting. Yes, please don't stop. And that soon is going to be now, apparently. And we had Finala added Finala added to our team. Is quite nice. Oh, and I know the PNG avatar is constantly breaking. It's mostly because it's a full screen application. I haven't coded in Unity in a while, but I'm planning on making some things to correct these things. But I have been promising such things for quite a while, and still haven't done it. Now I know that, and yeah, it's not like I didn't have exactly time for it, but that's true to a degree. I've been doing other things too, and before that I have been working, but that was the other thing. You know how it is. Oh, how? No, I see what you're doing. And they are on the other things. The lenses are working. There is a bit too active, in my opinion. Alright. And our tank is having quite a harsh time. The sky sight is really good. Even after so many years it's just good. Now I'm going to use a health potion because I might die by herbs in my resurrection. Alright. I'll keep hitting that pillar. And he's not firing at me, but alright. So that was a moderate success. Success, however you say it in English, I'm not sure anymore. I wasn't really sure to begin with, but now I'm even less sure of it. I have to say, Finala, the magic pool, the mana of Finala is not lessening at all. Even though we are using quite strong spell. No, it's not at all. And it's beautiful how it goes to multiple targets. And it seems we are done. And some regions too. It's quite interesting that I have still not sold these items. And now we have a combat mage, by the way. And so many... How much is her stuff? This can be useful. This can be useful later on. It's not doing that many. Wait, with. Yeah. Okay, so. No, don't be stupid. Okay. Almost did something stupid. I maybe think about it, but I don't think so. Well, let us take direct control of Tars, so she will be using this pass more actively a bit. Alright, let's go. With Tar, I'm afraid to use any spells that might take a little bit more mana, you know, because she seems to be using already quite a lot. The healing spells are taking away all of her mana. Just all of it. But Finala seems to be using one of the most mana expensive game, and it's just that she doesn't even feel it. And it's probably because of this one. I was so adamant about increasing this that, you know, if you would be leveling it normal, you wouldn't need it because you wouldn't notice that, oh hey, I have so much mana. You wouldn't need it. But yeah, and her damage is quite great too. But it could have been greater, just not with the rangers and everything. Because you would be like, oh, it's wow. Mind your own business, backlash boys. Holy moly. No. Keep going. Okay, so they kind of want to kill me because I keep stealing their stuff. Which is not actually their stuff, it's their loot. If that's their stuff will be, but it's... Yeah, it's their stuff. And it's not really going around that one. But sometimes, you know, it's from other enemies and they still get it. Which is still, you know, understandable. Alright, so I think both ways. I'm just going to leave it. And the goal, but I'm still gonna try this way. A Sango. I'm not sure if this was at the start of the game, but maybe. It's quite muscular to me, don't you think? Right. What's that? Alright. Let us, I see, notice some other progress. Okay. With Totem Sword. Don't really like Totem Sword and these naturalistic fantasy items, to be quite honest. That's really good for her. Not sure, I think... I seem to have started one of the trees. Because her healing does enough. Could use more. Her damage could use a lot more, to be honest. But her mana is terrible. Mana management is terrible. I probably will add more items to her, but even if her items are not the best, she's not supposed to be this low on mana. That is. So she's going to get new items as soon as I'm not lazy. Which, you know, Caravan. Very much relevant. Let's just use abilities. Yep. Kind of fasten the process. Heal a bit XP. And I take it back. Final seem to have been hit. Okay, I didn't want to press that, but I managed to. And there is a way which I have not explored, and an ambush. So supposedly now we are going after the caravan to see what happened. Okay. And then what is that over there? Is that a little star? Means oh. I wonder which quest this is. I'm actually quite afraid to go in there just like that. I'll be honest with you, Techlish almost already wiped our team multiple times. Wow, but the teleport is quite cool. Vtuberen. Oh my god, lord. Is this a joke? Holy moly. There. Wow, the game is just lagging. This is not like a buffet, this is like a nightmare campaign. Not one enemy, that's a dozen million. Alright. Now we are starting to retreat. For quite an easy reason. We are going to quiet them a little bit and just give us time to heal up. Because 3 of our members already have fallen. We will be overwhelmed very fast if given a chance. We are going to kind of pull them out. Don't worry, they are not going to be less in number, but I'm going to try to pick them up, not one by one, but give us a little bit of time if someone would survive. Right, so I survived. And we have to retreat. Quite a lot, because... Hey! Welcome back. So the others are not going to come back, most probably, because one, they are constantly getting murdered. Secondly, they are too far to respawn, maybe. How do you go this way? Amazing. Oh yeah, this is when the attack would come back. So, despite this, my ability is still one of the strongest there is in the team. How are we? And that finance ability will really come well now. Where are you? Because her ability shoots to a crowd. And they have magi and everything else. We are going to go another round. Kind of trying to strategize. This is quite a big crowd, by the way. Not sure if you noticed. Up to Jarna, but still. And for once again, we are going to put them into one place and try to... Alright, now with that magic we are much better off. Alright, so the enemy team is kind of coming behind us. I'm going to once again try to reposition. Alright, so that was a great try. And soon they are going to run out entirely. And this was quite a lot of healing potion and the like. And it was quite a lot of hardships, but we have done it. But that is really just keep upgrading it, but barely anything happens. I was on the shield or on the tenacity? On the tenacity. I think so. And you, my dear. I think yes, survival. Yes, that is all. It's done. The archers are usually sustained damage like I am, but each has its own kind of advantages when it comes to it. She has of course less melee, but can do higher damages more safely without moving around much. I do more damage but kind of lose the ground and melee, more armor, so on and so forth. Yeah, there are lots of things like that. And now we are inside the cave, and let's see about these quests. Not the best place to fight lots of enemies, but so now we have gone to the part of the game where we are going to use. Honestly, I think the only way a nature mage can do damage is, by the way, with ice. Actually, is there any other? Oh, the combat mage is under attack. Oh yes, I think she's only doing frost attack. Okay, heck knows where we're going. Okay, so we should have gone up. This reminds me of World of Warcraft. They had all these little labyrinths in the raids and like raids. Maybe dungeons would be a better expression because not all of them are raids. But this way, I'm not sure if I remember this place, by the way.
Halt! Who enters my—
It's me, Lothar, in search of a thief.
Excuse me?
Don't lie to me. You stole a golden cloak from an elf years ago. I know because I've been accused of the crime, but it wasn't me, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying to my face. There's the golden cloak right there.
Well, maybe you're right.
I found you once and I'll find you again if you run now. I, Lothar.
Okay, so he teleported away. But what now? I mean, yeah, but Magnus at the house, yes, at the start. I remember. I know where it is. I know now. Oh, so we have next teleporter over there and a quest. Alright, so we are going to. Okay. That was just actually right. Let's try to somehow survive this, and it's gone. Really good because these are just in a line. But yeah, we would have needed that guy. But now, let's see, the big guy is coming. And it seems to be some kind of glitch. That will not last for much longer. Let's push that guy away. Okay. Amazing, now she's going to attack for here. No. Okay, so... Oh, unit crusaders, huh? That wasn't easy, but it was manageable. Oh, no, this is what I need, a crusader set. Actually, does not have rings yet, so... Rings. Okay, she can't yet. Oh, she can, however. Would be really nice. It does give more intelligence, but it gives other things. Alright, so people came home. A moment's patience and I'll be back. Alright, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to check in a moment because I am starting to get... Ah, fuck. Wrong button. Starting to get afraid that I haven't even recorded a sound up until now. Well, it's awkward, but it happens. You know? Yeah. Oh, these windows keep popping up because I keep pressing things and you know how it is. Up until now. Well, it's awkward, but it happens. Okay, a bit of XP. And I take it back. Final seem to have been hit. Hey. Oh, sustained damage like I. Nice, alright. So I wasn't like I expected myself to be. Which is quite a pleasant surprise. And our way leads that way. You want to cover everything. Let's keep going. Daru does not have more mana. Daru is also a healer, by the way. Daru, how much did you get? Oh, she's level 1. This is why I don't like to use secondary abilities. You need to be very active. But you can hit melee and range and so on. Like a nicer way of running away. Now this guy stands behind the tree, so we are the only ones left. I'm curious if we go this way and up and this way, then there is another place. Oh gosh, who are these guys? rákereszt hozzáadni. Too many creatures. I think some of these I seen in the start of the game. Oh. Right. I think I'm supposed to be talking continuously because, you know, make content, figure out content, refine the content, and then sell the content. But aside that, sometimes I just don't know what to talk about and kind of trying to concentrate on the game. Which is multitasking, which tends to go well, but sometimes I just, you know, don't have much to talk about. I wonder what this is. Does this look good or does it look ancestral? Well, it looks ancestral. Okay. And you are done with your survival skill. Let's just. Oh god, why are we even coming to into this? Question. This guy is once again fine. No, it's position guys. Let's try to somehow survive. Oh my lord, what the hell is that again? Go back to wherever it came from. Alright, so since 2 of us managed to survive, then make a run for it. In the staircase where we can't really go up. Patting is not working. Come on, babe. You can do it. F. Go. Go, live for me. F. That went absolutely horrible. Could have gone better. But it did not. And I expect it not to go better anytime soon. Because holy moly, that's some enemy. Sorry. Oh my good gosh. You are very much here. Doing whatever you guys are doing. And I'm going to use the goblins. Because we are super massive damage. However, we are unluckily out of people. Well, this is... very much alright. Oh, good lord, and we have under, above. And I take it back, let's go. Right, so this expedition is not the best going so far. Oh guys, there's so many of them and you know they are OP. They're not like these random guys that okay you have to go through them. And anyway, a good question is oh these are not good because those guys fuck. Alright, that's a stun effect. Not yet ready. What the heck does that mean? And that are right. Aha, I'm alive. Oh well, that happens. A little bit of error sometimes happens. Let me just pause. Oh. Oh. I'm getting stuff sent to me in Discord. Wow. I wouldn't have expected this one. Alright, that was very interesting. That is quite a great work. My friend just did something and it's kinda amazing. Bad one, bad. I think we have not. Oh, doesn't matter. I'm curious what other or if it even has any kind of importance. I'm going to clean it because I like to gain some experience. Items, because they can be made into money. And just, you know, I like exploring. It was not a Schrödinger stick. Baton. So yes, we only have some small parts left, supposedly. Then again, I don't really see anything here. Oh, a boss and dispatch. Yeah. But no worries. And the death mage is... It's not just the death magic, but what the okay. We are consuming health potions way too fast. Yeah, we cannot keep this up. Even if we are gaining some from nature. I have no idea what's this place or what usage it has. Aside that one region. That was quite interesting. An interesting about like staffs and the such which are used by mages is that they are just using the staff like conduit. They don't actually fight with the staff, meaning that if you put fighting bonuses on staff, it's not going to work at all. Alright, so this place is cleaned up. An interesting little tidbit, a massive army underground. I guess it's for plot relevance, so we will know where all the enemies are coming from. Now we have we have become quite knowledgeable, and after this little journey of pain, we can do another journey of pain and not of pedant. Yeah, I know where the guy lives. Because to teleport and then just go back to checking into the mission. I haven't found anything else we can do currently. But yes, sooner or later we hopefully shall. But I'm kind of worried that there is a star there. That's not a good sign because our mission was to reach the caravan, and that is sure as hell not a fortress from 3 days. Yeah. You know how vtubers tend to talk about their lives, what they were doing.
The caravan has not been gone long. We will find them.
Amazing. Do you know what
I only know that they were serving the princess. That is enough.
Does she inspires that much confidence in you?
She is the bravest human I have met.
Oh, she has to be brave if she's justified by this. Okay, I expected the answer to that. But currently, I have not much stories to tell you. Alright, so by pressing some of the buttons like 0, you can... Oh, okay. And interesting. For a moment I thought it was a there and back switch button, no. And yeah, your pet can also provoke, but since they kind of squashed the poor guy, in a moment's notice I don't think... Okay. I remember you guys from my nightmares. Oh, alright, so it's not alright, so our combat mission is getting a lot of damage, but the weirdest battle ever. Oh yes, I'm pressing F. No. F is mirror mode when everyone is doing what I'm doing. But I want them to fight now independently. All of them. So do what they deem best. That's quite nice. We are sending this to Peru. And wow, that's some nice damage. Correct, you are getting it. And I don't think this is... So no. Oh, but I don't have much to tell. Like I messed up bread. I was about to make like, you know, there is the new yeast. I would have to tell the full history of yeast for this story to even be understandable. You see, there are 2 kinds of yeast that I want to talk about now, and we have no potions at all left. 0, and that is not good. So one kind of yeast is what is it's the fast sugars mostly, and that's all. That's all it does. This yeast you can get easily in the... This is the fastest way of making bread. In pretty much every shop, dry yeast or this is just common yeast, you know. Now the sour yeast is the other type of yeast. What's the difference? Sour yeast is the aged yeast. So the normal yeast, they just apply the not bacterium, I think it's mushroom, fungi, or I don't know what yeast is very much. I don't know. Something. It's going to be an important moment, so I may be silent. There is a river here. If we have a river, this place might be important. So there is a normal yeast that is just the purified form of this bacteria. Okay, I'm going to yeast bacteria, right? Right, yeah, yeast bacteria or fungi. God damn it, I love it. And I hate how you can see my screen, but yeah. Single classic member of the fungus kingdom. Yes, it is a fungus kingdom. Okay, so it's a fungi. Cool. This is cleared up. So the fungi, if it's applied to a kind of a yeast milk mix, yeast, maltose, a flour, maltose, and the purified form of this fungi, applied to a thin layer of whatever, and then no, fungi gets applied to the flour maltose mix, flour milk maltose mix, and that gets cut down, and that gets into a box and gets pushed out to extruded to small little cube. That's how yeast is made. That's the purified form of yeast. Cool. So what is the other form is when you leave this to age. And you can do this by not buying the yeast, you just put some flour and wow, I'm getting unique stuff. So you get this by putting water and flour, just like 2 spoons of flour and 1 spoon of water. Not such a big thing. And these two. Okay, I'm dying here, so please apologize to me, but these guys are pretty OP. To get some distance. As a melee character, I don't really have such super high generations. Maybe I do. I don't know for sure. It could increase damage. Let's try this one out. And the other form is when you let this age. As I said, 2 to 1 flour and water. But why do you do this is the most important. Okay, so there is a river there. Alright, guys, there is a river there. There is no river there. There is. I have no idea what quest it is. I thought this was like a theater that the app left behind. I have no idea, I don't care. We'll see. Okay. And the reason why this is good, why is old yeast good? Well, old yeast is much slower. It doesn't eat the faster sugars, just those. They will eat the fastest to consume sugars, which is really bad for you, by the way. It's these kind of sugars that your system cannot use. Your system is running all day. It needs some long time sugars, long to digest sugars. And usually this is okay in nature, because for example with fruits you have fibers that kind of control. I know what mission would this. Okay, we are. Alright. First. Why are so many monsters? To be fair, it's pretty realistic. Maybe. Then again, I will probably clean that place. Then again, there isn't much light in here, but... So, the old yeast. Watch how they make sorbet is. This old yeast is really good because it eats the fastest sugars first and starts digesting the old sugars. which means less bubble, by the way. However, while it eats all these sugars, it's going to make things like magnesium and zinc. And then I Google. What is zinc in English? Zinc. Zinc. We're going to make magnesium, zinc, and some other thing. Now, it's going to convert all the sugars, either eat it or convert it to a long digestive sugars, which are super good. And also give extra nutrients via the way I was talking about. Alright, so this is really good for us. You can also equip this one. What is the regions you have? Okay, anything interesting that I need to know about? Like the book? No, the rest are okay. And recruit. What is the word? I saw like the. I mean, it is unique and it's really great, but it does not have the armor. But it does give good stuff. So, boy, that. So, boost or mass sword. A body. Wasn't there a unique sword that I just picked up? Well, I know I found one unique item. Other is lost to ages, it seems. Alright, and I also want to enchant when we go back to the city because currently we have 32,000, so that's plenty of them. Porting. Agent. And the raptor. So I was trying to use this odd yeast, and this odd yeast works really well, but you have to be so much more careful. Fast yeast is going to be very short-lived, but it's going to produce lots of bubbles all at the same time. So you only have to rest it a little bit, mix it up once or twice, and you are done with it. With this slow yeast, well, it's going to be slower bubbles and non-replaceable ones. So what you want to do is like leave it to rest for 30 minutes. First of all, you mix it together, and you have to be careful because when you mix it together, you have to wait 6 minutes, then add the salt. As you are mixing it together 6 minutes and then add the salt, then leave it to rest for 30 minutes, just so the wheat and the water will become warm. And then just kind of flatten it, you know, leave it to rest in an oiled little thing, some kind of container, and have the thing there. And we are going to get enemies, of course, and if we are lucky. Holy moly, that was a long way. You know, I like this game and I never know, is this a loading? It does not seem like a loading screen. It's just straight up part of the map. Quite interesting. I'm also afraid to save when on the lift, but I think this is why you start to teleport. So much simpler, safer, the player. But enemies I left behind usually can be found, I think, nearby the lift. Well.
Hold fast your sword. Have mercy. It has already been taken. I do not have it. Please, let me die in peace. I tell you, I do not have it. You are too late. It is gone. They have it. There was nothing. It was filthy Vai'Kesh. It came out of nowhere. Broke the caravan. Took the Aegis to their outpost ahead.
And it wasn't even words, it was the Vai'Kesh.
Did you know him? Fenala?
I did. He was a good soul.
No longer, I'm afraid.
His soul is not gone, human. It has only moved on to the shining shores.
My apologies. I meant no harm.
An awful fate for a gentle creature.
If you wish comfort, I am here.
Why would I take comfort from the likes of you?
Do not hasten to judgment, my lady. Humans, as well as elves, are capable of showing love.
Come on.
I'll take your word for it.
The Vai'Kesh!
Oh, that's what he said, by the way. Poor guy. You know, in most games you can heal them up and such. Hmm. Hmm. Alrighty. I kind of would have to clean the place. A little bit want to clean some. Okay, I'm noticing how many hands they have currently. And I'm kind of freaked out. I did not notice that they have extra names. You can also look these monsters up in the lore book, by the way. If you are interested in that. I am not a lot of yes, but not really. Oh, let's set up with monster. But this is not necessary, it's healthier to get rid of them as fast as possible. They can be quite a problem. Oh, I'm not sure what they are doing, but walking around and like chasing members. I think. Yeah, I was trying to make this bread. I already made this bread a couple of times. You have to like flatten it out. And then roll it up, like not fold it, like fold one third in, the other third in, and you know the third is not at the middle, so you just fold left, right, and it's folded in, nice and symmetrically. Then you do it from the other side, and pretty much you do this 3 times, and then you give it like a nice long rest, like I don't know, an hour or more. I would have to look up the recipe. If someone wants the recipe, just tell me. How long? Anyway, you rest it for some time, and before you bake it, you can rest it overnight too. You know, and before you bake it, you put it into the you put it into the oven. You kind of cut it up so the last growing page would have somewhere to go. Very important. You stay, I fucking love you. I'm going to send this to the mage. I don't know what to do with it. I'm not going to keep this. So I'm not going to keep this. Yeah, goes up. Yeah, it's nice because some armors give really good stuff, but overall they are not. They just don't make the cut. But for any reason whatsoever, it's just drop you out, all of you. That's done. Have to do the same with you. Going to check if this is better, but I didn't think so. Oh no, I would have needed that tonic. Amazing. It has almost the same armor. Armor 9. Well, no. But it does. Battery great, so that's 6. That even if we get 2, it's not going to make the cut, so we can't use that one. Bad, but it happens, you know. Also, why am I not looking kind of thought that by now I would be using different yeah, I'm trying to concentrate. This fuckload of dexterity, so I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to leave all of this for now. But enchantable talisman. Honestly, it is kind of good. Send it to him. We'll see. Yes, and I also want to know what is your does. Lots of gold. That's always a good thing, to be honest. Makes me kind of want to keep it, but can't really. That supposedly was a lot of money. It was somewhat. 7,000 or so. Going to go on and see the potion maker for maybe... a moment. A moment. Alright, I have checked if I'm pressing the plus button and if my sound is back or not. Quite important. I kind of dislike how it never wants to go to the window I want to. Okay, nice crater. I can see the texture, but that's mostly because of the texture. New repeatable texture.
Do not give up your search. We must stop the foul.
Yes, we must. No, oh, no, that we are here. Let's look for some spells. This is absolutely brutal. Ooh. We are going to try it out. Love you, but not using you. I love the grave beam too, but I'm not using that one either. I haven't do it. Massive fucking damage, to be honest. Oh, and much. Yeah, boy. But this is like damage dealer. You know, this is I mean, yes, it does do damage, but it's a bit better for another reason. It constantly heals himself. Each life would be interesting, but I don't really think I'm going to ever use it. It is a great ability, by the way. Oh, what do we have? We have Drown. Alright, so going to have to go. In a moment I will be back. Okay, that one. No, that will be too much first. Second and I'm back. Alright, so that's done. Okay, I'm back. I hope I said everything I wanted to say about the bread. Because that was
Do
my
not
daily
give up your...
experience. Oh god. This impale, amazing. Oh, so much level till we have been. And oh yes, the bread wasn't successful because the mixer kind of mixed out the bubbles, and this you see, so it's an automatic bread cooker. You just have to put in the ingredients and that's everything. I'm going to get the Rhinoc. So the rain wasn't used at all. I think I never seen it used. Rain is an amazing ability. Honestly, I would be happier if that one would be used. We have the Wrath of the Bear. Critical damage, and what do you do? What ice damage? 6 dice damage. And this is nearby allies. Yo. I think these are a bit better than other one. Earth and Embrace. I would have to use this. I'm not going to. I just know myself. But now I haven't going to. Now let's see if we have enchantable rings of power. And we probably, that's kind of rare, but good. What does Star has? Also rings. Not what you should be having, and not what. Good. Gold. What's the best we have currently? Yeah. This is not. That is incredibly disappointing. Plus, what kind of amulet you have? It's okay. Let's check what kind of new items we have. What is this an altar? What did you get stuck? Yeah, it seems forward some button just
Swila.
or was stuck. So what was, yeah, that would be something. Doesn't really solve the issue, but it is something else of kind of a delay. But am I pointing at? No, it's a 4. 3. I hope you are not going to take my money. Suspicious that I have less. Is that how much? Oh. Anyway, this is not what we are looking for. It's more so, but and it does not have. Oh, it doesn't. We do not have that much. Usually, I'm not so happy with my own enchantments because they lock that kind of. I don't know how mana still works. Why would I need it? One is like 2. And kind of very does not have that randomization on it or just characteristics. I'm curious about this one, and how can I look at the stats? Yes, but there was a longer stats. So let's see. So currently 10 per second what we regenerate. So that's 110 seconds, and if we get 2 of those, which I do not find anymore, but if we get 2 of those we get what, 13? Which is more, I guess, but yeah. I don't think intelligence will do the trick either, but I just don't know what to do. You know, it's just... I'm very unsure about this. Intelligence is better because it also helps with other things, but you know how you are when you are like having these doubts. Like this is 12 intelligence. This gives 14. This is 2 more. 2 more, 4 more intelligence overall. Like, still not a big thing. Like, is it me or
Do not.
just very, very little? Oh my. I was wrong. And I'm glad for it for
Would
once.
you?
So we can put 2 of these. And the other problem was that you are losing some armor. 34, 31. What armor things we have? Yes, I'm sure. Where is the armor? Sure, that's amazing. Yes, that's still not armor. I have no idea where the armor is. It usually is some like scales or something like a shield, or like you go over there, you can see that this is the armor. Because it's like, you know, carved carapace or something. Like if you go for the most ancient one, you will like this, or okay, like this. But where is the more modern version of that, or is it on the next page? Yeah, it is a 4. That cannot be it if it's that 4. If that's the 4, we have the 2. I don't see the 3. No, there's supposed to be a version of 3 of it. Maybe there is one, maybe there isn't one. Oh, there it is. I found it. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Sweet.
So this probably will give us some substantial boost to her. Not much else. Somewhat better, you know. Added her some armor, and the dragon is 1 second more, so it's not really good. But it's somewhat bigger. And it's somewhat do more damage and whatever else, and we just have no more money for anything else, to be honest. That was it. That is all. However, this should probably make the difference in super small scales that are hard to notice. But if you do a lot of them, because you know you have the general loot kind of items. Oh, the bread become very flat. That was the point. So you have the general loot kind of items. You can equip them, and they all make the small difference, and together your character is much stronger. So what I'm trying to find is Magnus's house. I don't even know where that bridge is. Okay, that was kind of obvious. That's and I'm unsure which one is south, but I know it was maybe a little bit here or there. Oh, it's on the map. Cool. It's here, where big thing is. But if you upgrade these little things, like if you get a nicer magic staff, you notice, yeah, that's it's doing some more damage. Like it's kind of visibly like how my two swords are, and you'll be like, oh, it's not 30-30. No, it's no longer that much. It's no longer this much or that much. It's yeah, it does some damage. It's nice. Now with armor, maybe not this strong, but I'm just. So why aren't you using your ability? Oh shit. But then why aren't you doing it normal? Aside from that. Alright, and now I'm going to go back to my own character. Alright. This is why I love this one. It's amazing character. So I'm noticing that Tara is running low on mana. Yeah. But she's using Healing Rain now, which is a much better, like a local spell that is going to constantly renew your capabilities of living. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a new thing. I don't see her using her spell, and I actually have an idea why. It costs 91 mana, and she have 200, which she had less in a moment. Okay, let's see if she's going to use it or not. And now it must be. Yeah, she is. She just don't have any more mana. That's all. Yeah, so she's dead. But yeah, for many reasons, bunch of these spells are just better. But I'm going to make her, and I was just curious about it, I'm going to make her use for this one or something else, but I think the Vai'Kesh is resistance to that damage. I think you are going to notice why. Really not that hard to notice. The lack of potions are quite noticeable. So right now. And yeah, now I feel like we have hit a lot. I should have gotten the lesser leech of life. Yes. And Taris just fucking loves using her spell. Which is kind of good and bad because it's well, yeah. But her and Finala's mana regen is quite nice. Look at how much they regen. And I like it. Yeah, the next character is close by to be interesting. But yeah, this is much harder than going back to the Eastern Kingdom jungle or any of the others. It's just an absolute nightmare. But the Rhinoc and the rich life is the guys are doing better too. The Grave Beam is good at mana management. Better than the Lightning. I'm not sure if the Healing Rain is a good idea though. The Healing Rain is just so massively expensive. Okay, so we're going to go mostly full out over here. Because we don't have potions and the like for now. The best part about Grey Beam is that while it's becoming rare now, good reason, the use of Arhamana, it's much less time to recharge. Oh, come on. So she wasn't willing to use when I clicked over there, but then... Come on, fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Right, so now if I go on her, we can see that her mana is... now. And it's quite good, to be honest. However, I can't really macro this out in any way that would be useful. Macro, micro. Not macro, micro. Micro is like microwaving, macroing is like making pasta. It sounds weird, but yeah. Let's keep continuing. But look at that, and thinking that's quite interesting. That's one way to stop the thieves. You know where they live.
You!
Yes, you idiot. I told you I'd find you and you made it easy for me with that key you left behind.
Curses!
It's not enough to give me the cloak. You're coming with me, and you're going to confess your crime.
Never! I will kill you instead!
Yeah, that's a great idea, mate. So he's not so weak, so understandable why how it's weak. Not inaccurate, that he might succeed. Lesser rain, please. Holy shit. Did he die or disappear? Okay, I mean, I get it, but... this is why I like it. It's an instant party mode. But it's quite expensive. I don't know what's supposed to be done. Under boss fights it would be really good. If it would last more than 3 shots. I think I'm going to replace it. It's... yeah, we'll go back to the cascade maybe. Even then, you know, these kind of things are kind of abuse of something. So we have an auto guy. I'm going to check for the regions.
Would you like to see the reagent?
So we have a lore. No need. We have a pasture by the way. This is what I mentioned. You can just look things up over here. Like these. You only met with one. So yeah, there's like everything, and we want jagged, refone, and onyx fragment. Jagged, refone, and we need an onyx fragment, which I don't think we have. I'm not sure what that is, but I don't think we have.
Would you like?
Yes, an onyx fragment. Would be an onyx fragment anyway. Fragment of an onyx is what? I can remember. Onyx fragment. At first I was like, I probably should start at the second page. That's probably where it's going to be, but then I realized that some of these are not really. So maybe it's going to be here, but I starting to think that it's not going to be here. No, let's see. Onyx fragment. What the hell is an onyx fragment? Onyx Spangle. Maybe a metal? Oh, what's your name? But we had something ozonite here, didn't we? Okay. Back to the onyx fragment. Well, I just don't know what the hell is that one. It one. This is it. Okay, this is what we needed for one quest, which is where the Daru is. An archer. Then we have to go. This guy.
Lothar, I know not what to say. I was certain that you were the
I've explained everything to him as you asked.
You were wrong.
Yes, I see that now.
I've spent far too much time dealing with the poor judgment of others.
I wish to make it up to you. I'm a rich man. Let me thank you the way I know best. Please, accept this with my apologies.
What's this?
Gold and a few things. More than I trust you have ever seen at one time before.
By my father's mace, that's a hefty pile of
I don't want this.
What are you?
Please take it. I must make amends.
I'm not responsible for the guilt you feel. You are. Why seek to forgive yourself through me?
It is the only way, I know. Will you take these rich...
If you won't, I will.
I don't think so.
Very well.
Bah! You just took it because I...
As for you, your debt to me is not paid until you've made amends to this one.
What? After all I've done, you want...
You'll serve him, faithfully, for a year.
This is an outrage. I won't do it.
Then I'll kill you and feed your guts to his dogs.
Ah, very well then. What's a year anyway?
I appreciate...
You can dismiss him at any time after a month. Once he leaves your service, I'll consider all debts.
That was funny. You know, his service to him is, yeah, for him to, like, Magnus go worth it, but that 1 month is for him. Fuck that guy. It's funny in a way. Okay, so I don't know if she has one, probably she does. This is once again an overpay item. That, what the hell? 1,000,000 regions. 9 and 8 and reports don't really do anything use, but it's something. I also wanted to buy some spells, but I just don't know what. I would say, hey, Cascade is so much better, but Cascade does the same thing.
Do not give up your...
It's up mana. What am I supposed to do now? Lesser Healing Cascade uses 121. This one is more expensive, 160. 180 and instant it's less, so it's the same thing. I'm going to put this over here. Get rid of this one and just... As much as I love that spell, I just cannot afford it. Mana-wise. And I see that you guys all have really nice blessings. Very happy for that one. And I have to find an archer lady who's going to be somewhere here maybe. No, this one. I'm unsure why I can't do her mission, but there was some kind of reason. Now, let's see, where is the archer? I really want to find that archer person. I keep going in the worst places. I could go down to her dungeon right now, but first let's get rid of what we can get rid of. But aren't you here or there or somewhere? Where are you guys?
I have seen the glint. It is good to have the bridge fixed at last. Finala may be more stubborn than a mule, but she is unmatched with a hammer and wood.
Quite interesting. So yeah.
It is good to have the bridge fixed.
Let's
Princess Evangeline's visit was not solely to advise. She carried a strange package when she left to rejoin her caravan, and she seemed to be in a great hurry. What could have been so urgent? Princess Evangeline's visit.
You have collected all 3 reagent ingredients. I shall combine them immediately. Success! I cannot believe it.
Oh.
Here.
What the hell? Ooh, amazing. Good job, lady. So yeah, one thing about the original game, I really liked crafting in the game, but it was both super expensive, which still is, but it was really not point to it. It was more so like, oh hey, if you cannot find some loot item, you can make your own weaker version of it. However, a big problem that I usually had, I wanted to make like my own weapon and stuff, and just pretty much everything that dropped was better. Thank you guys. I'm going to invite them now because, oh yeah, simply there is nothing here, and then we have the servant stuff. I don't know, we need the ghost. The ghosts became much more important than I would have expected, because I remember they weren't so important. I think I once learned the language, but only once. I don't think I originally did so many side quests. I rarely do so in this game, and not for any other reasons, but just I like playing around, you know. So let us go back to the cart. How are we with that time? Well, alright, so we are back. We have 2 ways to go once again. Oh wow. The Grey Beam is amazing for single target damage, and it's both good by mana and really good by anything else. But it has the same issues as, for example, a raining heal or such would have. It's just simply something you cannot keep up mana wise if you are using something stronger. And I don't know Splendid One. Alright, let's attack these guys. Now that's some good blessing. I am grateful. That 5% Christian is just bring it on. Heals, saving us so much HP damage. And I want to crack out my ankle. I hope it's at the right place and it was put back from the prince. I had an accident with my leg. I think I have talked about before. And well, it didn't used to crack before, but a lot of things didn't used to crack before, you know. And my elbow also just wants to crack sometimes nowadays, but not crack like secretly, just like, I don't know, not exactly secretly, just like more like it's cemented. Would I say it's unhealthy or healthy? I don't know, but yeah, let's just interesting. So anyway, and nowadays my leg ankle started to do it too. It's like being a bit overflexed is the feeling. It's quite honest. Okay. Sometimes the game doesn't, it's not that it doesn't do what I want, but it doesn't do what I want. Like, doesn't exactly shoot in the direction where I want it to click. And I wanted to shoot it over here, but I clicked over here and... Oh! That's lots of awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm going to keep going on this one. Look, I would say the healings are not strong enough or something, or the damage is not enough. I don't care for the damage, and quite honestly, the healing is adequate, and while it does help, for example, a healing rain, super helpful. Yeah, I shouldn't be relying on it too much. Okay, let's just see if we can... Right, it was beautiful. Very enjoyed. Okay. So I see the yellow lines showing me the XP, X pay. It's an experience, not experience. Something English. It's X pay. Okay, so we have just leveled up. And we have this nice melee recovery rate. This goes by 3%. Berserkers are always on the verge of flying into blinding range. We do not see this as a liability, but use their anger to recover from their most powerful attacks more quickly than normal. And then, okay, so as much as I love that, if we have faster damage, more damage and more recovery, so for 20 I want to push it up. But then I want to go for this one because even 10% is 10 point here is like 30% more. Quite a great investment. This guy is getting this one. It's a reason why it's so slow, because physical damage resistance, using guys already surviving almost everything else with others. This is done. Yes. We're going to get new levels in harvesting potions. Should we go up and check everything else? Yes. Good. Seems that the guys are fighting. And there is something. I have found way down. Oh. Something new. Alright, so freezing over here is especially useful because or their finale just survived because of that. Totally because of that. We still haven't packed down things I wanted to, but you know. Well, it's a combat mage tonic. Seems quite OP. Might I add. We are at 1,000 mana, and with Tar, with better stuff, we are not. And her intelligence is... I can't read that letter. Is that 1? A lot more. In short, a lot more. And that is easily because of the combat mage stuff. This is why I really like this ability. It's just beautiful. Yeah, but somehow I expect that there is a fake door there, and for them to just... They don't tend to just make these little trap zones for no reason. Now these mysterious chants are amazing. I really like them, one of the nicest things in the game. However, also they can be just a trap, a loot trap, so usually good to look around. Maybe they just put this in here, you know, so you would be ignoring a bigger thing. You know, your focus is well rewarded, but doesn't seem so. That is the case currently. So mysterious chants are really fun things, because sometimes they give great stuff and sometimes they spawn 20 Korgans at your location. You never know where you know. Sometimes it's just a random item that is not necessarily useful. Usually it's not useful, but can give you an edge if you get an item like that. But usually, you know, you already have that item. But if you don't, then it's nice. Alright, let's choose our friend. Something did not work with that one. Also, why aren't you guys coming? By the way, shoot it. Yeah, someone is low on HP. Oh, and it was nice. And I think it transfers it back to everyone. That is out of mana and she's just using the simple one. Alrighty, so it was nice. Okay, we are going very nice. We are making good progress. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I hoped for. I think they have a bit of armor, but no, if they are not in a large crowd, which they are usually, it's quite doable. Okay, this is done. You see Daru has the base in healing and does like 1/5 of our HP. Quite nice. Okay, so we are entering some different territories and I'm seeing green.
There is no need to fear these shadows, Tar. I am here.
Why do you think I am always frightened?
Your nervous glances give much away. But you are young. There is no shame in that.
I can hold my own. You've seen me in battle.
I like how Vix is just trying to be nice all the time in a way. Pisses everyone off.
Yes. Terrifying.
You seem very amused with yourself.
Oh, that was good sound.
There's nothing more healing than a good laugh. You should try it.
Thank you for the advice, but I know how to laugh, Vix.
I'm glad to hear that. You'll live longer that way.
I do not recall asking for your wisdom, do you?
Go on.
Don't turn down wisdom, youngster. There's little enough of it in the world today as it is.
Enough.
Oh, come on. That's like a fight. That's... Oh, I don't want them to fight. But yeah, understandable. Still. First of all, hate those guys. Where are you? Oh no, she got stuck in here. Meow. Oh my god, and it's nice that I noticed. And you. I'm actually curious about the healing potion, and it's great. Still normal, but it's quite good. So, green dots usually mean lines, but also, yeah.
Halt!
Have you heard words for Caravan that is passing through the quest?
I have heard of no such thing.
Perhaps others here will have heard.
You seek news? Go to the one by the sanctuary. He shall explain things more clearly to you. Now go!
Okay, that's a good sign. You're setting us to an ambush or something like that. That's too friendly of them. Do I understand that they are not so welcoming on their own territory? That. But yeah.
Yes?
Wish to learn about the Vai'Kesh. What the manual say?
The end time is coming. Our leader will open your eyes and your heart. Enter and speak with him inside.
Okay, so this is super dangerous, because if this comes down to a fight, we will be surrounded. But also, yeah. Oh, what, fuck this. Not every situation is something that I will magically just climb out of. We already died once in the game. Or twice, I don't know. This is the easiest level, but you know.
Koyatulo Gerthe. I speak of the ancient proverb of the Manu Ostar, the people of the spirit realm. Life from death.
Very interesting. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people.
You have come to learn, barbarian. The end time is coming, strength. We have entered the twilight of this age.
Oh, no.
Its ending is already coming to pass.
He's not wrong.
You need not believe me. You will see for yourself in the fullness of time. We take what is rightfully ours, barbarian. Those who hold the Aegis hold the keys to the next age. The Manu Star will not be left in the shadows again. It is we who are rightful rulers of this land. There is no princess here, and the Aegis is not yours to command. Our destiny will not be denied. Kill this infidel!
Oh. If they are working with Vardis, why do they not have the princess? What happened? Right, so it's going to be amazing. And yeah, that is one too. Whatever I'm doing, okay? That is also all of the that's also. Okay. We are still shooting hordes at us. Oh, that's why I was wondering why I was attacking behind me. And what happened to you? No mana. If you click to your own person in attack mode, the healer seems to want to heal. Fun. But yeah. So, what? I mean, I understand. Did they want to hand it to Valdis? Because he is the key to the end. However, the prince is not here. So either he's lying, or they attacked and the princess wasn't captured. Maybe Valdis intercepted. Remember I told you that Valdis does not have that much intel about just random people. Because he's just super strong mage and now super strong swordsman. But he did not walk these lands. I think, unsure. Everything of Polar. He doesn't know everything like it's a homeland. So he wouldn't be knowing these guys either to a degree. Which means that if they actually took something, he wouldn't be knowing of it. So he might have took the princess. That's my thought. But the Aegis was taken by me. But what's the point? The end will come with the Aegis in Valdis' hands. Yeah, weird thing. Don't know. Nice. Ah. We have found things. Nice. And I found things. Yeah. Okay, that's an empty room with this in it. Somehow I expected them to be honest. I didn't say anything because I expected this to be honest. It's suspicious that there is nothing in this room but dark magic. Alright, guys. Let's just get closer. But don't go too far away from the enemy. Because then he starts to use magic. Even worse. I'm unsure what to do currently. But due to our low health, we are going to retreat. Yeah, this guy is OP as hell, but at least this one is not chasing us. This one. Being the good word. But this bat might attack that one, which allows us a bit of rest time. The team is fully assembled. So that was a full out and then for shit. Right now the mages are under attack. How much? Weak to ice and weak to fire. To fire. Okay, and I'm kind of surprised that the guy who collects these kind of things that does not show up at all. Like, I think we have hurt him so much he doesn't want to anymore. Kind of shudge. Okay, coming with me. No. I want to keep this so much. This is barely under. I'm trying to find an enchantable Vai'Kesh bow, but there don't seem to be any. Bit under the radar. So now let's order everything out. And then level this guy up. But I wanted with you. I don't want you to have those things. Okay, so what do you do? Ah, he has the same. Cool. Because it goes to the rank through. Going to increase my critical hit very seriously. I want him to have every 30% chance for every hit shot and whatever. Will help us out. And yeah, anyway, just I don't know, kinda run out of topics. I'm showing. Please no angry. I'm just streaming. Okay, I was just... You probably didn't see it, but I was kind of squinting, like, really? You're gonna do another mimic at me? You wouldn't, would you? But yeah, it can happen. I had... mimics are not random in this game. I think but there have been a couple random ones, I think. So I'm kind of unsure, because in the start of the game I remember telling you that previously this was a mimic, and I only played this game like 3-4 times out max, but I have restarted with lots of characters and noticed like just a couple minutes, and voila, they disappeared the next gameplay. And those for maybe it's because I changed classes, or there's some other variable, I do not know, but I think that the more I think about it, now look at the globes and they bounce back. This is what I said. Sometimes it's just not good to use because of the environment. And yeah, is everyone just kind of turned back, like everyone behind us, protects the leader and the door, and yet it has a shield. Oh my gosh. Kind of want to hurry up there. Like, seems to be, it's kind of spinny attacks. They're doing it melee. I'm not sure if, I think it attacks once per attack. I really am not sure. Because if it's just a simple animation, like you will do with spear, then, you know, it's just animation. But if it is not, then how good are these? Especially really good quality. I remember that I'm just happy to see that the new generation is enjoying themselves. I just get a couple messages from them from time to time. You know, younger folk, not that younger, but well, there are some that are that younger. But you know, it's Discord. You don't always know until they tell it to you. So yeah, you kind of try to choose your words before you say something, and then just kind of before we talk about something, you know, you are 18, right? So, you know, but they can just lie. You can't really do much about that one, but usually they tell the truth. And for another thing is, there are some things you... Okay, so I have an idea that one of these are going to be a meme. I mean, they just don't just put you here as this job. That doesn't exist. Now this might be a really good one. And what is it? Let's just check on it. I love it. Range it. 14, 15. Armor 30. Okay. Not gonna lie, it's a bit better. Regards that it keeps like adding things. One seems much better. Resistances. Eternal Grace. Familiar from somewhere. Bomb. Yeah, somehow I expected this kind of feels like better. Holy shit, that dexterity is just... Look at how much dexterity does it give. And also, in comparison to just Vix, how little of things he has. I mean, it's supposed to do good things, but why does he have the Onyx fragment? That just happened. Did they just put 4 chests over here? Okay. Alright. not at all suspicious. I'm not sure if we gotten and opponent took care of the entrance guards, or just most of them. So if we teleport back, we might just meet with them. Also, these staircases can be tricky, and sometimes they are, yeah, things. Okay, let's go. Alright, so this is a bit lot. I want to like fasten up the process of dealing with them. This is going to go back up, isn't it? I'm 90% sure this is going to go back up. This is an escape route, so either it leads to another labyrinth or goes to the surface. And think how much we came down, it already should be on the surface. Just think about it, we came down one step, we go down another when we talked to the leader. And now we went up one big one. I'm not sure if we've done anything over there. And again, good question. How the game handles that one. Different layers, different realms. I don't know. Now that's kind of suspicious, we should be on the surface, but maybe we are just in some mountains. Holy moly. I really like how some of the level bars are kind of synchronizing up. And we had not joined together, but it's nice. It's some kind of addition. Then the next one is going to be on vampirism. Cast speed, though, holy moly! If we can increase the cast speed, then we can run out of mana in 0 seconds. It's such a big upgrade to your DPS, but it's like 100 to 0 mana wise. Now, you know, these little bubbles they have, it means that they have some kind of resistance, usually for the elements you are using, or something you are using, physical attacks or anything. But they don't have anything. Oh wait, this one does. Weak to lighting, weak to ice. It's not a resistance, by the way. So yeah. And now we are going to the surface. This is a now fight of here. It's doing the Deathlands that I was doing. I'm sure what is attacking, or it is attacking, or more so. Oh yeah, it's attacking. It's quite efficiently, and it cannot be touched by you. It's going to hit you in one way or the other. Okay, so now Oh, that's some good map. Oh, look it. Mana. So, two lances usually have a range. I don't even know what the hell to attack. 50 lightning with ice. Right, let's keep going and just so Diabolist and so this kind of damages I like to share with the party. It's too large for one person. Electronic set. Maybe this is gonna be useful, we'll see. He's the only one who's doing throwing. No. Normal attack speed, slow attack speed. Fair. I was thinking about that the game is you know, saving away, calculating with how much the speed, calculating in the speed. That was a well needed upgrade. God, does it look good. Will burn. Oh my gosh. An amazing weapon, but we cannot use it properly. Even now I'm thinking when I would like to get that princess into my companionship, but who would I replace? No? I just don't feel good about thinking about that. Like, would Vixit be? There, Daru, Artan. So there is no way he has her coming back from that bridge. That's a massive fucking bug. Correct, move it forward, please. No. So I see that Nara is not. Terra. I have no idea what happened, but somehow we made it. Alright, so I'm going to check out my stuff. Wow, that was long. Definitely long. Let's just pack things. Oh. I did not notice this bad boy. I can add this to her spellbook. Blast is really good. I'm not going to use it for now. That's probably not going to be used. Oh yes, we got some better there. Let's just drop these things out. And let's check with this one. Blah blah. No, probably gonna be deleted. Also, there you don't know. Go there. Wasn't this something I wanted to put over here? Bucket. Lots of things. And I want to check on this. Do you guys like this? No. A bit not enough. Alright, that is over. Thank you.